The TBT Show. The TBT Show.
Man, hold up. It's your boy K Jizzle back up in here another day. You know how I do. I'm always in the car. This is my spot right here. This is my sanctuary. I'm quite sure this car got a lot of tales and a lot of stories in the short time that I have had it. But yeah, it's going down, man. Y'all know how I get down. I hope everybody is having a lovely day or had a lovely day. If not, find something positive out of it, because I promise you, your affirmations, I might be saying it wrong, but you know how, you know, but the words that you speak, you know what I'm saying? It comes true. So without no further ado, you know what I'm saying? I ain't get to really chop it up with, you know what I'm saying, my old school classmate. Hold on, did I say old school? Man, hold on, wait. My classmate, I had changed that up. Yeah, man, without no further ado, I would like to introduce TaMeka Chopp Martin.
What's up? How's everybody doing tonight? I love that applause. What's going on, classmate? How are you? I'm excited to be on the show.
I probably forgot a lot of stuff because I'm so excited. I'm like, man, I didn't even get to chop it up at first. You know what I'm saying? But everybody get in the comments if y'all want to say something. And I might even drop the little old deal so you can join in and chop it up.
I'm about to say, what deal what you dropping?
I mean, I might drop the
somebody gonna come
link
in live.
so y'all can jump in and say your little piece real quick, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe chop it up. It might be somebody. But get in the comments, because today's topic will be about, and my guest thought of this, and I've been reading some books. This is very interesting. I haven't read that one.
Well, you gotta get this one. I'm in this one.
That's what's up.
You gotta get that one. I'm in that one.
Pooh?
What's up, Pooh? West Side representing.
I'm not supposed to say that. How black?
You need to stop. That's what I'm talking about. We represent straight out of Bryan, Texas.
For real. Say, if you didn't know, now you
know.
Oh, you know where I'm from. North, you know what I'm saying? I started
west
on
side,
the west,
17th, Lopez.
On the north.
What's up?
So already 21, 17th Street, all up and down MLK. You know what I'm saying?
And look at God. Look at us now. Look at God.
Totally different people. And you know what? That brings me to what we talking about. Power of influence.
Yes.
Now that I am where I am at, I cannot believe how I had a lot of the wrong influences in my life.
Amen.
And I see a lot of mistakes that I made was influenced by an emotion. And that emotion I was influenced with it. And that made me make the choices.
Yep.
That isn't like, man, that's deep. But that book, what was that again? I need to make sure.
This one right here, this is the impact of influence. Oh, there we go. The Impact of Influence, Volume 5. So I'm one of the co-authors there. This is a little bit of what I got going on. But in the Impact of Influence, my 3 points that I said I use to make a positive impact on this world is the first, live on purpose with purpose. Secondly, we got to grieve and grind. Because we gonna have loss, we gonna have things that's going on. What's up, KG? We're gonna have things that's going on, but we gotta grieve and grind, and we gotta mourn as we move, because the Lord didn't create us to be complacent. We have to keep moving. We're gonna have our moments, but we don't need to let the moment have us.
Facts. That is a fact. Accept it and keep pushing. Certain things are really, I say, man, the influence, the impact of just thinking about how I did things, and now being able to look at my kids and was able to steer them away. Like, no, you don't want to go that route. That's not a good
Right.
route. And it's like, wow, I never thought of all of this. What's up, Mary? That's my wife. She
That's
jumped
what I'm
in.
talking. Look what I'm talking about, man. Hey, we represent Bryan, Texas already. That's what I'm talking about right now.
Look, I got another one in there. What's up, sis? No, I'm really gonna. You got to tell me more about that book. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Larry? Man,
So
West Side is.
look, Westside is in here tonight, but that's what I'm talking about. So the thing about it, growing up, of course, in the 90s when we grew up, it was just a lot of different things going on that we could get into. And with our parents working, I mean, some of us single family households, some of us, both parents working, trying to make sure ends meet. So we had the opportunity to get into stuff, that we thought we were grown, and get into stuff we don't need to get into. But like I said, by the grace of God, by people in the community, sports, and all of those different things, I pushed through. But what I'm saying is, it wasn't easy. It was not easy at all. And so I tried to take those negative experiences and flip them to be positive. Because I wake up every day and I say, what am I going to do? Am I going to be bitter, or am I going to be better? So every day I choose to be better. Whether that better, is a little bit at a time, because you can take one step at a time.
Man, I don't know why my computer acting funny tonight. I don't know why. It must be something epic up in here.
Look, that's the enemy trying to get in here. We ain't gonna let him win.
Oh no, never that. But yeah, I had forgot. See, that's how excited I am. I've been all up and down your page. I'm like, I didn't even know she did all of it. Wow, look at this. Like
Man, just a little girl from the west side of Bryan and Calvert, Texas. That's it. That God chose to use in a mighty way.
mighty way. Cause man, and you a school teacher.
Yes, I'm an assistant principal. So yes, I'm an assistant principal. Just had a Black History program with my students, so that was good. I gave them some words of encouragement. We talked about encouragement. We talked about hope. So that's a big thing. And me, when I'm thinking about it, these kids are always talking about, we can't get anything from this rap music. But look, I say this: if the Lord can use a rock, he can use a rapper. So you have to think about everything that is created in this world is going to be used for his glory, whether the world thinks it's good or not.
Facts. And that is something that I'm really I'm working with someone down there in Bryan, and I want to put together something to help the youth, but more of a positive music,
Right.
even if they went back in the day when we were like cars all the time.
Yeah.
We was always shining. You ain't got to be creased up like us. Y'all could do y'all thing.
Not
But
the stay flow. We were stars down, baby.
I don't know nothing about that.
Polo Tommy Hilfiger. That was what's up.
Yeah, that was really the truth back in the gap. But look, she laughing at us too.
Cause Pooh no.
Y'all, that is sad. That's sad.
I'm gonna always be Chop. I'm gonna always keep it all the way 100. I can't do nothing but be the best me. That's it. I can't be nobody else.
That is true. And you know what? You saying that, you made me go get my questions now. Since
There
I
we go.
got you here. See, I I was
I stay
ready.
ready, so I ain't gotta get ready. What's up?
Okay, we finna see. Look at her. No other way, girl. Y'all is So she is telling the truth. How does influence shape our decision making process?
So to me, so you know, you're born into a family, but you're also nurtured in certain environments. So you can put somebody, you know, in one environment and they might become a drug dealer, or you can put that same person in another environment and they might become the CEO of a company. So the thing about it to me is nature versus nurture. And I think it's a combination of both, because we need to take what we're born from and what we're born into, and if those circumstances are not what we want, then we need to figure out the tools we need in order to move from that situation. So that way we have to get nurtured in other environments outside of what we grow up in, if that is not a positive influence and positive impact in our life.
Man, and that is a fact.
So, and I think about,
You
like, I
learn.
think about myself. So when, you know, growing up, of course, like I said, I grew up on Lopez Street. I grew up on the west side on 17th Street, hanging out at Oak Grove, hanging out at East Park. But I also was an athlete. So I had to make sure that I didn't get in trouble in school. And I also was one of the smart kids. And so I didn't want my homies on the block to know that I was smart. So I would be in class with all my little smart kids, and then I'll take my glasses off. And of course, I'm a jock and I'm a girl from the hood, but I'm also a church girl, because we ain't playing no games. I grew up missionary Baptist. So all of these people, you know, what you laughing at? I'm for real. All of these people I had to be, it was like, God, dog, if I could just be that one person in all, you know, it took me a minute though. It took me to get older to understand that I could be all of those people in one. I always tell people you have to be able to talk to a homeless person or a drug addict, just like you have to be able to talk to the president of the United States or some dignitaries. Because the thing about it is, you never know when your time is going to be that time when you're down. So if somebody else is down, you don't know what wisdom that they have. You don't know what they went through. You don't know what traumas they have experienced that have them in the state that they're in. So never think you cannot get wisdom from anybody on the spectrum.
Man, what's up, Rob Rich? That's my co-host on Car Chronicles.
How you
Shout
doing,
out to
Rob?
my G. You know what Pooh say?
She says a time and place for everything and everyone. That's it.
I don't know about everyone, but okay.
What you talking?
I
But
mean,
look, we were created to be in relationship, right? God didn't create us to be individuals. Like, we are individuals, but if that was the case, he would have just left Adam with the animals by himself. He created a mate for Adam. So therefore, you have relationship. And our first relationship is to this relationship. You got to be vertically aligned with God. And of course, me, I'm a believer in Christ. So I got to be aligned with Jesus Christ in order to be horizontally aligned with everybody else. So that's the thing. We are created for relationship, but a lot of times people do things in isolation because they don't want people to know their sin. Like, oh, my sin is worse than their sin, or I'm ashamed of this and I'm ashamed of that. Everything we experience is part of God's perfect plan for us to live out our purpose.
facts. That is facts. But I still say
not everyone. You gonna leave them up on the curb?
What's up, kinfolk? That's my cousin. She up in there. Appreciate you coming in here. We gonna see her. She gonna get started.
Good.
So I got another one for you.
Okay. What's my hair
Which
doing?
one should I hit you with?
Place.
I think I hit you with the in what ways can positive influencer impact personal growth?
Okay, I like that. So if you're not growing, of course, if you're not growing on the inside, you're slowly dying. People don't understand that. So how does it affect your growth? It goes back to what I talked about with the first question. It's about who is watering you. Who are you around? Are you blooming where you're planted? So that's how you're going to grow. That's how you're going to take that positive influence. Because if we're around individuals who are always full of negativity, some people are energy vampires. Like they just, you go in the room and be like, I was happy before they came in here. And then when they came in here, they then took all of the positive energy out the atmosphere. And you be
The
wondering why you're
thing,
mad. Because that influence that they have has energy just transfers. It doesn't dissipate. It transfers. So we have to make
yeah.
sure that when we do find ourselves in those type of environments, that we try to go to an environment where, like you said, where we be nurtured, where we can grow. We got to get rid of the weeds. You know, we trying to bloom. We trying to be sunflowers. We trying to be roses. We ain't got time for the okie doke.
And see, that's what I'm saying. See, that's all I'm trying to say. We ain't got time for the okie doke.
We don't.
That's true. So true. See, I'm trying to keep up with these comments. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, so what I did was, if y'all want to jump in, I dropped the link in the comments. No curse. We don't want to curse. We trying to make this as clear as
Uh-oh. We
possible.
we PG.
Yeah, we PG. You know, I'm trying to stay. I want to be able to help the youth, and one way of letting the youth see what we do is
Mm-hmm.
see adults really interact with each other without no problems.
That's it.
Perfect energy. You know, I'm like I said, I'm still the same person too. I have energy. I be running
But you
around.
just evolved though, and that's what you're supposed to do.
That's the only difference. And
Hmm.
I guard my energy like it is
You got to protect your energy because again,
everything.
if that negative energy transfers to you, then you go to your household and you take it out on people. I say don't bleed on people who didn't cut you. So you go and you take that
Man,
energy out on people that didn't do anything to you because the world is going to beat you down. So you try to leave that energy at the door. And so what I do sometimes is I like Audible and I have a commute. So I've tried to find positive things to listen to, like positive books to listen to while I'm on my way home. Sometimes I just drive in silence because even the noise from the radio, some of this music, because Lord have mercy. Like these kids be saying, at least we used to try to hide it. These kids talking about Pound Town and all this other kind of crap. Like, come on, man, leave something to the imagination.
ah,
Like,
I I'm stuck in the 90s. You gonna hear 90s music in my car.
you know what I'm saying? At least some of our stuff now. We had some gangster rap that was real raw, but some of our R&B, like you
Oh
had
yeah.
to. They eased it, the very
H
first
time.
time that I saw you brown. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah.
now these kids kind of get straight to the get to it.
I say, boy, I done heard some stuff, and I
And I
was
be
like,
like, and it starts like it starts early because they're so influenced by. The thing about it is, during COVID, when TikTok became real popular, nobody could go anywhere. So that was their source of the outside world. And so now sometimes they can be in the same room together and they on
hey,
their phones,
hey,
not even
hey,
talking. I'm like, you're right here. Talk to me. My daughter,
hey.
she upstairs. She'll call me on the phone. I say, girl, if you don't get out your room and come downstairs, like, come on, man. See, we do all these things
I
and
don't
I ain't even grow up with no upstairs. You know what I'm saying? They
I
got
did
an
I don't have
upstairs,
that
they got a
problem.
playroom and all that other kind of crap. And we hustle hard and got it through the mud for them. And sometimes they take advantage of it. And we want them to be better than us. But still, we also got to keep them humble. We also have to
That
keep them
is
humble.
true. That's what that is true.
That's right. That's right, girl.
That
This is how they end up in bad situation.
don't encourage.
You
Don't
better stop.
don't encourage my wife.
I will encourage my sisters. Hello and goodbye.
You don't understand. She's abusive.
Don't be saying that when you live.
She is not abusive. That is it. That is something that I shock people when they talk to me. They be like, you're married and I'll be like, yeah, but saying like before I got to where I am, we had total friction.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like the influences and things like that in my life already. In my life, they just was it was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not in a good space. Plus, I'm going through whatever I'm going through. It was
Mm-hmm.
like so it was influencing hearing from this person, from that person. This person may not even have nobody, but I'm listening
Right.
and not realizing. Look, man, just sit down and have a conversation. And like now, it's like inseparable. Say, man, that's my bestie. That's my ride or
Uh-huh.
die. If you catch her, you probably gonna catch me pulling up behind her if I ain't with her.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
coming
what's up.
behind her. But it's like, you know,
That's the growth piece that you were talking about, though.
yeah. I to me,
Yep.
that's how it's supposed to be. Like your significant other is supposed to be
Yep.
that lock in. But if you let other people influence, that's another way influencing come in.
That's
Mama
what's
is right. Mama, we not that old. Cuz, you okay?
up. You a mess.
Uh,
Oh Lord.
we not old. She older than us.
Look, I'm 44 and fabulous, about to be 45 in May. That's what's up.
We
And
not old. We not old. She old. She 50s.
we we're seasoned.
Look.
We're seasoned.
I'm gonna leave her alone because she getting started.
She about to get started in them comments. You better leave her alone.
I'm gonna leave her alone. I'm gone.
Oh no,
Okay.
I think she said your mom.
Huh?
I think maybe your mom is there or your aunt is there.
Oh, hey. Hey. I'm doing positive things. I am. Yes, I am, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Uh, I got so many questions. In that book, wait. How did you now explain how you got in there? Because my computer messed up. How did you get in that book?
So one of my homeboys, he's older than me. He's from Hearn, Texas. He grew up. My family's from Calvert and Hearn and Bryan, the majority, and he grew up a little bit older than me. But he was getting ready to put this compilation together, and so I had already co-authored 3 books. I co-authored 2 devotionals and then a book of affirmations, and so this book was on influence. And so, of course, like I said, I always go to God with stuff. So I prayed about it first when He brought it to me, and I say, God, what can I do to to bring a positive impact in the world? What can I use? And so He said, what the question was, what was the biggest thing that has impacted your life? And so that's what I said, grief. So I've named my chapter "Grief to Greater."
Oh, grief to
Grief
greater.
to greater, yes. And so now I'm about to be in his next book. He did a volume 6. I'm about to be in volume 7. But I talk about grief. Grief has really fueled me because the thing about grief, if you don't transfer that positive that energy, that rage, that anger to something else, then you're
Mhm.
gonna go out there, you're gonna get on drugs, you're gonna have too much sex, you're gonna drink, you're gonna overeat. So I chose to be addicted to knowledge. And I'm not saying that I ain't do some of the other stuff, but you best well believe I was getting my books, I was getting my A's and B's because I wanted my grandma to see me in that paper. She wanted to see me in the Brian Eagle in that A or the A and 1B honor roll. And I made sure that I honor my grandmother. But I was also out there hanging out. So I had to understand that all it took was one wrong move for me to not be where I'm at. And I'm very much grateful. I'm grateful for the people that were praying for me. I'm grateful that God showed me that I can, through my grief and through all the rage that I had within me, take that energy and flip it to something positive.
Man.
And I ain't gonna say I might have laid my hands on a few people, not to pray for them. Now I pray for them, but
No. No.
But that's just like you said, that's just a product of your environment. You know what I mean? That's that nurture
Mm,
piece. That's the
mm,
environment you nurtured in. That's that riding
mm,
down MLK. You know what I'm saying?
mm-mm. Ain't no excuse for this one. Mm-mm.
But
You
now I
this
pray
ain't
for them. Now I lay
eh,
hands to pray for them.
okay.
That's what I do now.
Okay. Well, that's what we gonna do.
That's
I
what we're
one
gonna keep
thing
doing.
that I have learned was I had to learn myself first. And when I learned myself,
Preach.
I learned I made decisions off of an emotion of
Mm-hmm.
an influence.
Come on now. And
Somebody
feelings ain't
said
facts.
something for real,
Feelings ain't facts.
man. And I'm like, that was dumb. Why did I do that? Like I'm realizing a just so many things in life I could have avoided.
Mm-hmm.
If even I'd have just the influence, I would have pushed it back just
Yeah,
a
you would have
little
had,
bit.
different influence around you. That's
But
true.
daddy a pastor, and I mean they kept me out of, but it was
But you're
just
still gonna be exposed to the world because they're not gonna always have that covering over you. So you're gonna
bad.
be exposed to the world. So that's just a given. Because all men sin and fall short of the glory of God, as you know. And just because, like I tell people, you know, church folks, they, try to condemn people, but believers, we're trying to bring other people to believe what we believe. And we believe in Christ. Well, I believe in Christ. And I feel like I got to bring other people along with me. But again, it's a balance of being righteous and being ratchet. Gangster rap, and gospel music. You know what I'm saying? It's a combination
Yeah,
of both because in life, everything has to have balance. Joy,
facts,
pain,
facts.
sunshine, rain,
Rain, yeah,
negative, positive,
yeah.
up, down. There has to be a balance in everything we do in life. So if you've had a lot of different negative things, you feel like negative things that happen in your life, take those L's as lessons, not losses.
I take it as a loss. I chunk it up. I be like, you know what?
Chunk
That
up the
was
deuce.
your fault. I look at myself in the mirror and I say, your fault.
But did
You
you learn
saw the
something?
yeah. I learn when I see a flag, I say, nope, we can't do this.
So you learn. So that loss helped you learn.
It sure did.
Yep.
I
So
learned
don't look
quick.
at it as a loss. You gained knowledge of what not to do.
That is facts. You right.
You see
You
what I'm
right.
saying? Because we're gonna keep it
You right.
positive. So if you're gonna flip it, we can say you could take that stuff and you need to flip it and recast it to the positive. Like if I say failure is not an option, you know what I mean? But I can also say success is the only option. It's the same sentiments, but you say it in a more positive way.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
That's a little school teaching me. It's a little school teaching me.
Oh
I'm still an
Lord.
educator.
I'm not trying to go back to school. I don't want to go back to school.
I'm finishing up my doctorate now, so I got y'all keep me on the prayer list. Everybody out there listening, keep your girl on the prayer list. I'm trying to get this doctorate.
Oh
I'm
yeah?
going to get this doctorate. I am. I'm
Yes, you
going to get
are.
it. I'm going to get it.
You
So
gonna
I
get it.
I paused from it because I don't know if you know my mom passed away 2 years ago, and like that was just like a good punch. And so that was like back to the book. That's what I was talking about in the book. The culmination of my grief was when I lost my mom in 2021, and it was just like that. And the thing about it is how God works is that what you talking about, KG?
Brian is not an easy city to grow up in,
Baby.
even if we don't want to fight or be gangster. Say, oh, you know what? It's
He said
over.
our OGs was
It,
trash.
it, it, it's over. It's over. I gotta stop the show. Oh man, I gotta stop the
But
show.
you know what? It was what it was. It was what it was, but it is what we make of it. You know what I'm saying? Like everything we learned from them, whether it was something good or bad, we learned what we did not want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
And I have to also think about when we are making these decisions, thinking we're grown in those years, the problem solving part of our brain is not fully functioning, because research says that the problem solving part of our brain is not fully functioning until we're in our early to mid 20s. So at 18, they say you grown, but you're not grown because your brain is not even equipped enough to solve certain problems. Facts. Don't be silent over there. Did I hit you with a 1-2 over there?
I don't know. No, I be thinking. I go into think.
You're thinking.
I gotta self-reflect. Because
Yeah.
I always start with me. And by starting with me,
I like that.
that helps me not to have an issue, because when I see an issue, I'ma feel it first.
Yeah.
And when I feel it, I have to understand to suppress it so that I won't show it. So that now I am in that area.
So when you suppress it, what do you do with it then? Because it has to come out some kind of way.
I'm one of them people, you give me a couple of hours and I throw it to the wolves. I learn my lesson.
You let it marinate for a little bit and let it
go. I accept that you done upset me, and then I'll push it to the side and I'm Gucci. I can come in front of you. What's up, bro? And
like
I'm gonna keep pushing though.
Yeah, I
ain't gonna. I might not hold a conversation like that no more.
You keep them at a distance. Yeah.
I'm out.
And you got to do that for your own protection. You know, like you said, that positive energy you need around. And everything ain't always be positive, but you can see the positive in everything, because everything is not going to be positive, because it's still about balance. You're going to have joy and you're going to have pain. Everything has to balance out.
Facts. That is even though I don't want to accept that, but that is a fact. What you saying? I don't want to accept that. I'm gonna read this book.
Well, look, let me know. All you listeners out there, let me tell you something. Get your girl book. I'm in it. Impact of Influence. Look at my pretty picture right there. Grief to Greater. That's your girl. A look again. And like I said, I am the product of the west side of Bryan and Calvert, Texas, because y'all know about family from Calvert. So that's and Hearn.
Yes.
All Brazos Valley.
Dang.
Galveston County, Brazos County. All them counties around that way.
Dang, girl. Hold up. See, let me get my phone. See, I got you. See, you made me think and got me off track. Ooh, I didn't think it was gonna be. I'm supposed to be in a whole nother area, and you got me reflecting on myself.
Well, you know what? That's God. So we gonna roll. We gonna roll with what the Spirit say roll with. Of course, we want to be prepared. We want to be prepared, but we also have to let it flow.
No, we gonna answer your question.
Go answer. I'm ready. I told you I was ready.
We can't be putting me on the line like that and talking about two-piece and me, talking about why you quiet. Putting me on the spot. I'm over here like, ooh, that was deep.
I might have to come co-host with y'all one day. I don't know nothing about no cars. Well, a little bit. I drive one.
Oh my goodness. You definitely gonna have to, because it's gonna be fun too. I already see it. So okay, I got a good one right here.
Uh-oh.
What?
I said, uh-oh, come on. You know I'm ready.
I know you got the answer. Okay. Can influence be measured? Or is it oh, wait a minute, hold up. That's the wrong one. I'm trying to read off the phone.
That's
and it's
okay.
small.
It is small. You know, your eyes ain't as young as they used to be.
We got one.
Boy, stop.
So, I got to focus. I got to put the phone in my face. But okay, yeah, I'm combining two lines. Okay, discuss the role of influencers in shaping social and trending subjects.
So as you know, like you said, social media has made a big impact. People are not individualized. You know,
Uh-huh.
there is not the opportunity sometimes to be an individual because you feel like an outcast. Because, like you said, of the people that are influencing on these phones, but they don't realize these people got filters. A lot of these people, you know, they have like we trying to want to be like these celebrities and all these people. We paying for stuff these people get for free, and they give it to them for free so that they can model it and put it on social media. So we'll go pay for it.
Mm.
And they're getting all of these work done to themselves. Like they talking about these ladies having these babies in their 40s. They have a personal trainer. They have a chef. They have, you know, they have a somebody to work them out. So we gotta stop being influenced by these quote unquote perfect bodies and perfect people and people that don't make no mistakes. But the thing about this world, they are so quick to condemn people for making mistakes. And again, I go back to the word when it says all men, it didn't say one, it said all men sin and fall short of the glory of God. So
Hey.
why would your sin, why would you want me to forgive you of your sin or for your stuff that you do, but you don't want to forgive me for mine that I might have made an error when I was younger or when I had less knowledge? So that's the thing.
Thanks.
We need more people to just be real.
What's up, fam?
Like
What's up,
time is
Missy?
out for the fakeness.
Facts.
I can't do fake. Like you gonna
Hey,
get 100% me raw and uncut. Now I'm a little bit more refined. However, I'm still gonna be me. But that's what's missing right now. The people who are the influencers, most of the time probably was in school or something, and they probably weren't even popular. Now they get now they
I
get
know
them
I
some
wouldn't. I
followers.
ain't got no reason to lie to you. I
But now
would
they get them
not.
some followers and all this kind of stuff, and they get a following. And for the people who use their platform for positive and to really help people, I applaud them. Hats off to
I
them.
do too.
But
I
for
do.
the people who are just on there being fake, you know what I'm
Facts.
saying, acting like they're perfect, like stop.
Man,
Just,
I
just,
am a
just let it
walking
go.
mess. I have
We are
issues.
all filthy, dirty rags.
Well, not all of us, but
Yes, we are.
not
Yes,
not
we are.
all of us.
On
Some
the
of us
inside,
are right.
on the inside, we all have those thoughts. Don't nobody know what you know stuff going on in our brains. What if we said everything we thought about? Where's the lie?
Yeah, I most of the time I get in trouble for that.
That's why you got to filter now. You process it
I do. I
and then
say
you say,
stuff.
hey, this ain't the right place. This ain't the right environment.
I don't, but I don't be disrespectful or like
No.
off. Like, yeah, I just say exactly. I feel so much better after I say it.
Hmm.
It's like, okay, now
But were
what
they
you gonna
ready to
say now?
receive it? That's the thing.
Not my problem.
But that's the thing because again, we are created for relationship with others.
And that is true. But we ain't gonna have a relationship with everybody.
Just bid them a do. Hey, how you doing? God
Uh,
bless you, and move
I,
on.
I, so see, I'm gonna tell you how I take what you saying. I take what you saying as if you're saying take what somebody dissing out to me. So I'm taking what you're saying and I'm taking it in on how I feel. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you how I feel about what you said on top of what I feel.
Or what we
Just
talked about earlier, depending on what mindset you're in, your feelings are not necessarily facts. They say you changed a lot and they proud of you. Go ahead on. Why you looking like
because fam didn't have to put that on there. It's
no, but
embarrassing.
that's an affirmation. That's a positive affirmation of the growth that your family
That's
sees
true.
in you. So let them talk.
That's true.
Let them give you your flowers while you still here. That's the thing.
True.
People get up and they ain't seen these. They get up at these funerals. They ain't seen these people in years. They ain't say, "Hey, kiss my butt," nothing. But then, soon as these people pass away, you want to get up there and you want to dress alike and you want to make T-shirts and you want to ask other people for money to help bury your people. But where was the relationship? Where was the love? Where was the support when they still had breath in their body?
Facts. Y'all were bad. I was good. I was in church. I was the pastor's son. I was playing the drums, so I was
Look,
in church.
PK, my best friend, the PK. Y'all PKs be good enough
I
too.
was in church. I was playing the drums. I didn't have no time. I was trying to play the drums. I was the good one. I was the good one. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Thank God we didn't have social media back then.
What that mean? I was in church. They was the ones that was bad. I
was in church too. New Zion Missionary Baptist Church.
I was good though. I was over there on the drums.
You was on the drums. Okay. I was sometimes in the choir.
I was.
Did we freeze? Okay, there we go.
Oh, my internet is tripping.
That's okay.
Keep going in and out. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. It's just I understand the filtering, but it's like I say, I feel like the world would be a little bit more of a better place if we would more tell just the honest truth. Like, don't lie to me.
But everybody is not accepting and understanding of the truth.
And that's what I'm basically is not aware of their emotions. They're not emotionally intelligent yet. And
yes, and it don't matter how long you're in this world, like you said, that don't mean your emotional intelligence is at the level that it could be.
Yep, we can't add you. Huh?
Who's that?
Fam, she talking about better be lucky we can't add her. Huh? I threw the deal off in the comments. Nobody wanted to jump in. I've been waiting.
Want to jump in.
Maybe I need to say it again. Okay, if anybody want to jump in, it's right there on there or Facebook. You can go jump in. But that's how I feel, regardless to what, I mean, I know I might be wrong, and you right. We did say an emotion, because I did start off with that. That was one of the first things I learned when I was reading the book I was reading, was my emotions. I was like, wow, so you mean it's like an emotion is a dopamine and whatever. It was all kind of stuff that it attaches to. And
your adrenaline is heightened when you're at certain levels, and like you said, in your feelings and emotions. Yes.
Yeah. So then you pick, if it make you feel good or make you imagine, you go for that. Yeah. And that's how I feel like the music, all of these different influences. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people are scared to speak out and really say even what's going on with even in their life, because they're scared of how people are going to take it, or how people will see them in a different light. Man, I'm for real. I done learned I am happy with myself. I don't care what nobody think of me. As long as that woman that I put that ring on, she love me and she say I'm Kurt, I don't care.
She say you Kurt. Is that how she say it?
Yeah, that mean I ain't cute, but I ain't ugly. See, so I love my baby.
A mess. But like we were talking earlier about influence, and I was telling you that. So if you think of the Migos song, "Walk It Like You Talk It," you know the song, "Walk It Like I Talk It," but that's in the Bible. Faith and works, that's in the Bible. So I see God in everything. Like I chop that music down, and people don't realize everything in this world is going to eventually be unto the glory of God.
I'm
What you
scared
laughing at?
because somebody is finna get in here.
Who coming? Who you letting in?
Here she come.
Is this your cut? Hi, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, girl.
Anything. Yeah, so I just had something to add to the influence part. I think dealing with our youth, the problem with the influence, even in churches, and then even like OGs talking to kids, they're so focused on what they're saying, how they used to be.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to keep doing that instead of realizing that they're not telling them, we used to do that, so keep doing it. They're telling them, so you don't end up and have to go through what I
Amen.
went through.
Yep.
Don't do that. But they listen to our music and the things that they're surrounded by, and all they're focused on now. Okay, well, I can do it. He a preacher now, and he did it. Oh, I can do it. She a teacher now, she did it. I can do it, and they're not. It needs to be broken down to them better, because
Yeah.
it's like a comfort for the person releasing it, because you're getting it out. Yes, I used to do this, but
Yeah.
I don't anymore. But you got to break it down to the kids. But this ain't what you want, and this is why. They're seeing the after effect, just like after you get that big
Right.
house built, they not seeing what you had to go through to get to it.
The
And when you
sacrifice.
start bringing that into
Mm-hmm.
the conversation, then that's when the influence really does its part. The way that things are set up now, the when you give them all this information, you really hyping them up to keep doing what they doing, because they're missing the whole point, because they're not seeing the work behind it. So we got to try to figure out a way to let them see the work behind it, not the after effect.
Yeah, to
Because the
break it
after
down to
effect
them
is
so they
taking them
can
to the
do it.
graveyards or taking them to the prison. That's the after effect. You show them the good, that you this business owner now, and you this and you that. They're like, well, I can do that till I'm ready to do that. And they don't have that time that they think that they have. And that's just what come to my mind, just hearing everything. And I'm like, because people, they literally pulled me out like, this ain't what you're supposed to be doing. But people can't do that no more. You can't talk to people's kids. You can't touch people's
Mm-hmm.
kids. It's a problem.
Yeah.
The community just worried about their own right now instead of everyone. And that's why
Right.
the TVs and the phones and the music is running the
It's a
world.
big influence on them. Yep.
Right,
Facts. That's
And
deep.
the thing about reflecting on where you came from, because everybody starts from somewhere.
right,
So you want to show, like you said, show the younger people, the youth, or young adults, that though I was nurtured in the same type of environment you were nurtured in, I had other positive influences and other positive things that helped me grow beyond the city limits.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Or if I still am remaining where I live, I am a positive and productive citizen and doing better things for my community than what was going on when I was there.
right.
And
But
sometimes
I'm
I
still
do, like,
positive to
sometimes
this
I
same
even,
situation.
yeah, sometimes I come and humble myself. So, because of course, my mom is passed, and my dad is in Calvary now, so my family is not in Bryan anymore. However, I still ride down those streets when I'm coming from Houston, so that I can humble myself and remember, Lord, this is where you brought me from. It
Right,
could have been me.
right,
All it would have took is one bad move, one bad situation where I wasn't supposed to be where I was supposed to be, but by the grace of God,
right.
He pushed me on out of there. And like you said, by having even our friends, when we
Hmm.
sometimes be like, girl, you better stop. Oh boy, you better stop. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? We got stuff to do over here.
exactly.
And a lot of times we had sports to push us.
Right,
That kept us on a positive track. That kept us, out of the neighborhood, kept us practicing and getting to travel and things like that.
right.
And you looking good, girl.
Thank you. Well, thank all the class of '97 showing
Baby,
out.
we fine as wine. We look,
Right?
these youngsters can't hold nothing on us.
Nah, they ain't
Look,
got it.
where did the host go?
Right? He stepped away for a second.
He done stepped away on his show.
I'm sorry.
He done
Uh
stepped,
I
he done stepped away
Pooh,
on his show, girl.
Pooh. My
Yes,
cousin wants
sir.
to know how do she wanted to jump in. I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, so if she click on that link that you had, it's gonna tell her to copy the link, and then she gonna go to her internet and put the link there, and then it'll load her in.
Okay. But now we go back. My bad. I'm finna
Got me
click back
crazy
in
still,
now.
dude.
See, I'm back. See,
Yeah, but
I'm back. Y'all
and
over
then
here
those sports
bragging
and
about
stuff,
y'all.
they
Y'all
save a lot of
bragging.
people. They save a lot of people, but now the way the schools have it set up, see, it's like they knew that was working, that was saving our
Mm-hmm.
youth. So
Mm-hmm.
now you can't make the team if you ain't got a lot of money to pay for all these camps. They used to have ABC team. Now, if you ain't top lead, you top of the class, you can't play.
And that's unfortunate.
And so
That's
now they're
very
putting them
unfortunate.
right back out in that situation that could have got them out just because they
Right.
not the top 20, and but they still got the potential. So it all, like you said, when you get in those situations, you do one or two things: you fold, or you find people that can get you to where where you want to go. If you
That's
want to
it.
be a millionaire, you need to be around people that are millionaires. You don't got to have a million, but if you
Yep.
know that's where you're trying to be, you let them know that. You feed
That's
off
the
of that.
nurture
You
piece.
learn from
Yes, you
them.
said. Yep. You got to be
Right.
nurtured into the environment that you aspire to be in.
Right.
I like that.
I
Come on
see.
now.
See,
Class of
okay.
97 all the way live.
Right. And I
You've
just,
been
like, for
hiding.
me, I could tell my story because I've always came from a home where I had support, but
Mm-hmm. Me
I'm the
too.
baby, I'm the baby of 8, and I've always said, okay, I was able to know I'm a leader no
Mm-hmm.
matter what the situation was. I've had some of my past relationships, and I have children with these people. They were totally the type of guy they like, how you get with this person. But at
Mm-hmm.
the same time, it's because I know who I am. So, but everybody not easily standing on who they are because they want to be loved. They want to be this, they want to be that. It's like, for me, I want to love you and I want to do this. I want to bring out the best in you. So when that's your mentality, nobody can break you. And then when they
Right.
drain enough from you and you see it's not no help and you water them, but they still droughting out, then you move around it on your own and it's easier because you gave your all. But if you playing tit for tat and y'all draining each other energy, then that's when your problems and that's when your stuff comes about. But
Girl,
Oh
like,
my
I'm just
Lord.
living proof
I
that
almost
you
got
can
up
do
there to
it.
holy dance.
That you can do it because, like, I have 6 kids. I have one that finished college with her master's. I have a junior in college.
I
I
saw the
have
pictures.
a sophomore in college, and then I got a 8-year-old, 6-year-old, and a 4-year-old. And it does what the system tells you you'll be. The statistics, I'm everything but that.
Yeah.
And TaMeka, believe it or not, looking at you, I have been working on my real estate stuff for a while. I just got licensed last month.
Did you?
Man, you
Yes,
got it.
Come on
I'm
now.
working on
Come
two
on, come to
books.
Keller Williams.
I'm working on 2 books. They're children books, and they're all poetry because I like music and I like poetry.
Come on.
And
I remember you
and
had some bars.
right.
Taronda, what's up, Taronda?
And then even Kevin Green, I was trying to get with him to work on a project, but I was
Yeah.
like, I can't put the same type of music I would have dropped 15 years ago
Yeah.
because they would have been like,
Hey,
okay, Black and Mild. But now I got kids that's
I
gonna listen to
told
that
you.
same music, so I got to keep it real, but still do me. So
Yeah.
now I have to reword what I'm trying to say so that they don't go to school and stand up in front of the class. And if they wanted to say my song, I want them to be able to sing my song.
Right.
Why send them to a
Without any
talent show
bleeping.
to sing somebody else's song?
Yeah.
Let them sing my song.
Not any bleeping it out or nothing like that. You want them to be
Right,
able to sing it in class. I
right.
like it.
Hello.
Go ahead on. Well, what brokerage will we, girl? You need to come to Keller Williams. I did move. I'm also in real estate. Thank you, Pooh, for putting that out there. And I am now able to sell. Well, I can sell all over Texas, but I now am a part of the Bryan College Station multi listserv where I can get inventory. So if y'all need a house, I'm
Right.
the girl. And
I'm
you're
I'm
the girl.
I'm gonna
And
get
I'm
the
gonna get her to come on to Keller Williams.
wait a minute, hold up. I need my fee.
What? What you mean you need your fee?
Y'all on here connect that I gotta get a connect fee.
Oh yeah.
It's like back
You're
in the
being a
day.
positive influence. Thank
Thank
you.
you for being a positive influence and and giving us an environment to be nurtured in that is positive.
Right.
That show 22 cents.
Right. I'm talking.
We
She
is
doesn't
not
know
in
when the
school no
TV.
more.
Hey baby,
Look at my niece. What's up,
I'm
girl?
still child.
I'm gonna have to come over there and see them, put them on my pictures and stuff on my in my room.
But yeah, we have a lot of talent in class of 97. So this ain't my show, but I just give everybody a challenge who is on this live. When you hang up, think of something positive that you can do with the talents and skills you got and just bring it to the table. Shoot KG a message or something. Let's put it together, and it can be something for the community from the class of 97. And that's
I
just the
like that.
start.
I'll come home. I'm down for that. I'm down for that. I like that. What did
I'm
Teron say
down.
she was on the C team and she
Yeah,
felt
she
included?
said she was on the seat.
Baby, I was on the A team.
Yeah,
What
but
we poo?
right, right.
I used to
But the
ball a
fact
little bit.
is, C team and A team, she still got a chance. Right
You
now,
did.
these kids, they don't get a chance, and so they like, well, what else can I do?
Yeah.
And then,
Yep.
everybody
Get caught
busy
up.
with
Get caught
sports,
up
and
in the
they
rabbit.
finding something
Yep.
else.
But you
That's
know
true.
what? We have to realize too, we have to teach our kids that they're multi-talented.
Oh
So
yeah,
a lot of times they want to lean on one talent or one gift that God gave them. But like you said, we're not only athletes, we're writers, we're
right,
poets, we're
right,
poets, we're speakers, we're teachers, you
right.
know. And so the thing about it is we need to help our kids nurture those other gifts that God gave them. Like
Right.
a lot of these kids are very gifted singers or they can write. I mean, it's so many things that they can do. Like we
Right.
are creative people. We got the swag. We bring the flavor. Everything that's in this world is influenced by us.
Right.
Drops mic.
Facts. Facts. Big facts. Big facts. What's
It
I'm
up,
wouldn't have
actually
no
starting
Marion?
flavor if
another
it weren't
group.
for us.
I gotta give a shout out. What's up, Marion? What now look
What's
what
up?
don't pump their head up. Don't do
Look,
that.
check tape. Facts is facts.
Right.
What
Bring out some of them old VHS tapes.
Right.
they still got them?
Digitize them. I don't know.
What? I know y'all can't play no more. I beat
Hey,
all
yeah,
y'all.
girl.
Nah, you need to stop, KG.
I
Yeah,
think we
you
done took
right.
over the
You
show.
right.
He over here.
You
He
right.
done
Right.
went off the line.
Well, see what had happened was I was having technical difficulties
Okay, good. We back.
and
Me
and
and Pooh kept it going. We kept it rolling.
Yeah,
and
teamwork.
now see y'all trying to double team me. That's all that is.
We
I
said
ain't trying to
teamwork.
take.
That means you included.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was finna say we ain't gonna do
Thank
our
you,
normal.
Marion. Hey, boo.
We were all
No,
good.
but
I know I was
I
good.
really
What?
do want to
Okay.
come back home and do some stuff. I've been saying that. Like I really want to come home and help people learn also how to be homeowners because you have to think about it. You have generations of people who don't know anything about owning a home. They
Right.
just know about renting or leasing because that's what they were nurtured in, like you said. So you don't know what you don't know. And until
Exactly.
you
Fact.
experience other things, you're gonna stay stagnant in that, that like that water that you never take out that pot. If you don't never spread it out and do other things, then you just gonna sit there and get stale.
Right.
So I'm about my people and I love my city. And so I'm ready to do some stuff. Like you said, we have too much talent, especially within just this group. If we even pull a group of our classmates together to
Yeah,
do
that's
some
what I was
Fact.
stuff,
saying.
we can get it popping.
We can get it
Fact.
popping. Yep.
Fact.
So
We
y'all get together and I'm coming.
All right. I'll
I'm
start.
down.
All
I'll
right. Love
start.
you, girl. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you. Look, you can't take over my show.
All right. I'm gonna get off. Let y'all talk.
Over my show to me.
You stop acting crazy. What other questions you need to ask me?
You answer.
Have we exhausted our questions?
You know what? You definitely gonna have to come on here a couple
I got
times.
to come back again because I be having a lot to say.
Oh yeah, we definitely we gonna touch on some subjects. I mean, like some topics, and really you elaborate because I gotta be careful. Some of these questions look a little personal. I don't want you to be making me over here like.
What things that make you go, hmm?
But I will say, in Brian, we have a lot. That is true. She is absolutely right. We have a lot of talent. We sports. man, we had a lot of athletes.
But creatives, we also are creative people. Like we
That
have
is
different
true.
things. You know what I'm saying? Like
Outside of
we,
what we
like
did
yeah,
in school.
outside of not just like even just creative with writing or creative with poetry or singing. You know what I mean? So we just
Yeah,
gotta tap
that's
in.
true.
We just gotta tap in. We gotta tap
That's
into
true.
it because again, God didn't create us with just one gift. He created us with multiple gifts, but it's about how we nurture those gifts and how we feed those gifts for them to manifest to what they need to be.
Facts. So when we it's really important. You're basically saying I have to be careful of the words that I speak because
Yes. What they say,
those
life
are
and death is in the tongue. Let me tell you something. So let me tell you something. When a few years, but maybe about 3 years ago, I was at this vision board party and I wrote out, I want to be a world-renowned speaker and author. And since then, God has manifested me being in what?
What's up, Greg?
4 books. I have co-authored 4 books. What's up, man? I've co-authored 4 books and I'm working on my 5th book.
Fun.
And the thing about it is, you got to put that out there. You got to be your biggest cheerleader. You got to be your biggest fan. You are with you all the time.
Facts.
And if you don't love you, who gonna love you?
Man, I learned that.
But see, people too busy out there trying to love somebody else and seek that validation from somebody else. But do you love yourself? And that takes some hard work, that takes some spiritual work, that takes some, like you said, some learning and growing, nurturing yourself in an environment of positivity with positive books, positive words, positive people. Because again, everything is not going to be positive. However, find the positive in everything.
I ain't grasped all of the positive out of everything, but we gonna
Okay,
get
I'm
there.
gonna say like that. I'm gonna tell you
No,
like
I'm
this.
saying we
So,
gonna get
no,
there, you know.
no, but I'm gonna give you an example. So,
Okay.
when I was 6 years old, I witnessed my brother get killed by a drunk driver. I was there. It actually could have been me who got killed. It happened in Calvert, Texas. The lady got 10 years probation for killing my brother. So through that tragedy, though, at age 7, without anybody telling me, I gave my life to Christ because what I knew is I needed something outside of myself to help me cope with what had happened, even when I was that young. So that's what I mean when I say everything ain't going to be positive, but find the positive in everything. That's what I mean when I say that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Now, yeah,
Okay.
okay. By you giving me example, I see what you're
Mm-hmm.
saying. Okay.
That's how you break it down. Like Pooh was talking about earlier, I call it chunking and chewing. So you break information down in chunks that people can digest. Like some people you got to do the bite size a little bit at a time. Some people can take a little hunk and they can chew it and work on with it. But you got to break all the information down in pieces that people can digest. Because everybody's digestion of your words and what you bring to them is not going to be the same.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm learning other perspectives help out too. Getting another
Yeah.
perspective, not just
Wisdom.
my own.
Mm-hmm.
And what'd she say? Right, you guys.
But wisdom, like you were talking earlier, you were talking about people who hadn't experienced what you were experiencing in a relationship, but they're trying to give you advice. But they don't live in your household. They're not in your brain. They're not in the brain of your partner. So
Facts.
they can't give you wisdom on that topic. They might can give you wisdom on another topic, but unless they've been married or been in a serious relationship like that, they can't give you wisdom on that. So when you say you seek that wisdom, you have to seek the wisdom of people who have had those experiences that you have had or are probably going to have. That's where the growth comes in. That's where the positive influence come in. And that's where the power of your influence excels. I got you thinking, don't I?
Okay. I got you. I got you. Yes, it see, I can't even put it into words. Trying to digest it, really.
Yeah.
I I,
And
I
that's the thing, you gotta
understand.
digest it. Yeah, you're a processor. I get it. Probably later you're gonna man, TaMeka, when you said blah blah, now it'll come back to you.
Why are you messing with me? Why is you messing with me? Y'all messing with me today. Y'all better be lucky my computer almost finna die. See, I'm gonna have to see.
we
I'm
gonna
gonna
we
have
gonna have we gonna have another episode. We're gonna have to chop it up again.
yes,
Look,
and
I
more
might have to
y'all.
be a regular. I
Yeah.
didn't already manifest to be me a regular spot on the show. Let me give me I need me a fancy name too. Okay. I'm gonna get my name together.
Yeah, because you don't want me to do it, and you stop
No, but I
laughing.
always say the realist. So when I was doing my poetry, because I also write poetry, that's part of my creative being. I said the
Mm,
realist speaks. So that was my persona in that environment.
okay, that yeah, we're gonna have to ponder on that. We gonna and plus I know you need to go home because she has been working all day.
You got me working, Dan. But look, if I tell you I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. That's
Facts,
one thing that my grandfather told me: do what you say you're gonna do. And if you
facts.
can't do it, then tell me you can't do it.
Yep.
But don't
That
just tell me you can't, you gonna do it and then leave me hanging.
now you see why I say keep it. That's why I say I just gonna tell you up front. I ain't got to worry about no ifs, ands, ain't no coming back to me. I just told you.
But you know what? Sometimes people are not ready to receive it, or they're not, like
Ain't
you
my
said,
problem.
I know it ain't your problem. However, I'm just giving you the perspective of the other person because you said you want to see other people's perspective. Because again, I go back to what I was talking about. We were created for relationships. So the Lord wants us to seek wisdom from other people. That part. Ponder that one. Things that make you go,
You stop too. Look, I'm not gonna be able to be messing with my classmates on here now.
But we're supporting you.
Y'all
As soon
picking
as you
on me.
drop,
She
but
picking. Look
no,
at she laughing at me.
no, hold on. But as soon as you drop that, what did I say? I can't wait
I
to be a
can't wait.
guest on your show.
Yeah, you did. You did.
And then you reached out to me. So it ain't no play thing. This is divinely aligned that
Facts.
your classmates are supporting you. Because after all of these years, we are still connected.
That's true. That's
You know what I mean? Like we have our seasons. So now we're in another season of our connection because we have to do some things for the greater good of not only us, but our legacy.
facts.
Like Pooh was talking about. The
That's
people under us, our children, even our children's children. We need to be right now setting things up so our children's children won't have to get it out the mud like we are having to do.
facts.
That goes back to when I talked about we as Black people should not have to get on social media and ask people to help us bury our people.
For
But we
real.
drinking and we smoking and we sexing it up and we buying our lashes and we buying our hair and we doing all of these things. But we can't take care of our people, our blood, our
Facts.
people we're connected to. So that's what the power of influence is. It ain't like we don't got it. We just don't use it properly. We got it. We got it. We
Man.
don't manage it. Look, don't have me on here preaching because you know your girl is a preacher and teach. Like
That
I'll be on here going to town. We'll be here all day on this
that was deep.
side.
No, we gotta get because I don't
I
want
know we
my
gotta get up.
computer
That's
to
what I'm
shut
saying.
down.
But whatever needed to be out in this session is out. And that's just going to bring more people into the fold and more people that need to be influenced by the words that we're speaking.
Facts. And that is something that I want to do for real. Is I wanted to help
And I
home.
appreciate the platform. And you keep doing it. I don't care if you only got 10 people to start off with. Keep doing it. Keep doing you. Keep doing what God is telling you to do. Keep getting connected to positive people. Keep having your personality. Keep learning. Keep growing.
I try. I'm
No,
I ain't
you're
gonna
not
stop.
trying. You're doing.
No, I ain't gonna stop. My wife won't let me. So
what we say. So then we say we got to speak it.
facts. But my wife ain't gonna stop me anyway. She ain't gonna.
Because that's your helpmate.
She gonna
that
keep me
God
going.
created for you.
Facts.
Because we are created for a relationship.
Look, there she is right there. Look.
Hey.
I already appreciate it, KG.
I know. And that's why I said, hey, I'll be your first guest, or whatever, your 10th guest, your 17th guest, whatever you want. You got to, that's what I'm talking about. You got to speak that thing into existence. But I'll talk, before we go, when I spoke to the kids tonight, I talked about encouragement and I talked about hope. Because I'm in Splendora, Texas as an administrator, and the demographics is not a lot of minorities here. And we're getting more African-Americans, multi-race, two or more races here. So this month, I made sure that they were represented by having Black History Month on campus. We culminated with the event tonight with a soul food dinner, and it was a great occasion. But I talked to them about this because, like I said earlier, if the Lord can use a rock, he can use a rapper. So I go back to Nicki Minaj's song, Moment for Life. And in that song, she says, I fly with the birds in the sky. I'm no longer trying to survive. I believe that life is a prize, but to live doesn't mean you're alive. So a lot of us are living, but we're dead inside. Don't worry about me and who I fire. I get what I desire. It's my empire. And yes, I call the shots. I am the umpire. I sprinkle holy water upon the vampire. That's the darkness. And in this very moment, I'm king or queen. In this very moment, I slay Goliath with the sling. In this very moment, I put it on everything. I will retire with the ring. So saying I'm going to be a champion. That's why you got to break it down. This very moment I bring, like I said, put it on everything, that I will retire with the ring, and I will retire with the crown. Yes. No, I'm not lucky. I'm blessed. Yes. Clap for the heavyweight champ, me, but we couldn't do it all alone. You got to extract that stuff out of these songs and help these kids understand that that's in the word right there. And she's talking about biblical things, David and Goliath, darkness and light. You see what I'm saying? So we have to look at everything in this world. Like I told you, everything is not going to be positive, but we need to find the positivity in everything. And that's the power of influence.
Say, y'all need to get this book. Show them your book so everybody can go get this book. This is the 5th
edition, and I will drop it. I will drop the link. So y'all, $25, support your girl. I speak, I teach, I pray over you, and I do have my officiant license. I can marry you. I have my real estate license, so I can get you a house, or we can do some investing, or you can get a career in real estate. And as you can see, I'm the CEO of what we call Glam and Girlfriends, and the GLAM stands for Go-Getter, Leader, Advocator, Motivator. Holla at your girl, she multi-talented, and I can even drop a freestyle if you need me to. That's just who I am. And thank you so much, homeboy, for having me as a guest on your show. I pray God's continued perpetuation of your purpose through all of your platforms. I mean that with everything in me.
Thank you. Don't worry. I'll have you back. You coming back. Don't worry. I'm in contact with you. Don't worry.
All right. Well, hey, everybody out there, y'all be blessed. I love you. And I'm going to leave you on this because this is my favorite scripture. Galatians 6:9 says, let us not grow weary in doing good, for at a proper time, not our time, at a proper time, we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. I love y'all, and I'm going to always represent that west side of Bryan, Texas and Calvert, Texas all day, every day.
Man, say, that's what I'm talking about. Say, this is one of the best shows I've had to me. So I appreciate you. I really thank you for everything. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for even asking to be on it. It is so wonderful to be around people with good energy. And yeah, I know my computer finna die, so I am definitely gonna get with you. I don't want to lose. Yeah, it just said it's gonna die in a minute. So say, y'all like, subscribe, Truth Be Told TV, Facebook. My energy done calmed down because she got me over here thinking. But yeah, y'all subscribe, like, go get this book. I'm gonna get it. I'm definitely gonna get it. I'm gonna look for the link. And y'all just be
I'm gonna give you the link so you can share on your page too.
I got you. And I put my little twist on it so that way, you know, I want y'all to check it out. And I'm working on a book club, so I'm gonna chop it up with her. Maybe we can get her in this book club with us to help us out.
That's what's
help
up.
our
Let's do
mindset.
it. Let's do it.
So man, y'all stay tuned and make sure y'all check me out the next show. I will let y'all know really, really soon. Say Car Chronicles is next week, Entrepreneur Edition. Check us out. I'm up out of here. TaMeka Chopp Martin, I thank you.
Oh, I'm an entrepreneur as well. I'm just, drop smack. Thank you.
We could bring you on there too.
I'm just saying, I can be on all the shows.
I got else too. Yeah, hey, we gonna mix it up. Y'all stay tuned. I got something on my sleeve now. I'm thinking. Hey, I done got hyped back up. But yeah,
write your ideas down.
I'm up out of here before it hang up. Before it stop. So y'all stay tuned.
Thank you so much. I'll be blessed.
Let me see, it ain't much.